Hey there, welcome back. Today we're making a really yummy snack that you can throw together in no time at all. We're making pumpkin and black bean quesadillas. Now these are a really great recipe to have up your sleeve because you can make the filling ahead of time, leave it in the fridge, and when you come home and you're really hungry and you want something really warm and satisfying, it takes no time at all to throw it together. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all we're going to prep all of our ingredients and then we'll cook up the mixture. We are going to start with some pumpkin and we just want to roast this in the oven. I find a really safe way to prep the pumpkin is to cut it into slices and then just lay each slice down, and then you can take the skin away and dice it without any worries about getting your fingers. Pop your diced pumpkin onto a tray lined with baking paper, and then we're just going to roast that in the oven. No need for any oil. And pop that into the oven while we get on and prepare the rest of the ingredients. Now we only need half a small onion. This one's huge, but a little bit of extra onion isn't going to matter. Save that half till later. And finely dice. We want some fresh tomatoes, diced also. And I'm going to add a chilli. This is optional, you don't have to put it in, but these large chilies aren't overly hot, so it's not going to be super spicy. Now you might like to use a glove on the hand that's holding the chili because if you're using a particularly spicy chili, it's really hard to get the heat out of your skin, so it doesn't really wash away that well. And if you touch your eye or other sensitive parts of your body, you can be in for a bit of a nasty surprise. Okay, the pumpkin's been in there for about 15 minutes or so, 15-20 minutes. So let's have a check and see if it's ready. Well, it looks good. Nice and soft. Now we can get started doing the filling. Just going to heat a pan to a medium heat. Okay, that's feeling nice and warm. I'm going to bring in the onions. And I'm just going to cook these in a dry pan for a little while because I want to get a little bit of caramelisation on the onions. So we're looking for a little bit of browning on the edges, a little bit of catching on the bottom of the pan. Okay, you can see there's a nice little bit of caramelisation on there. So we're just going to lift it off with a little splash of water, not too much. There's so much gorgeous flavour in all those caramelised bits. Okay, then we'll bring in the tomatoes. And let these cook down for a while until you've got a really nice soft mixture and you've lost any of that wateriness from the tomatoes. Now bring in the ground cumin and the smoked paprika. And the fresh chilli if you're using it. Okay, so you've got a really nice kind of quite thick mixture there. It's really not runny at all. And now we're going to bring in the borlotti beans. If you can't find borlotti beans, you could use kidney beans or anything else that you have in the pantry. And add the spinach. Now if you've got people in your house who are really not overly keen on spinach and don't want those big chunks, you can shred it and it will be a lot less noticeable in there, but it's really great to include greens wherever we can in our daily meals. Let the spinach wilt down. Once it's wilted, bring in the rice. Now, I just normally set aside a little bit of rice if I'm using rice for another dish like a curry or something like that, and then you've got it on hand because you only need a cup. And then the pumpkin. Turn off the heat now at this point. And then we want to mash this mixture. And now just stir through the black beans. Now we just want to season it to taste. And now we're going to assemble our quesadillas. Just turn the sandwich press on. You can actually do them in a dry frying pan if you want to. If you don't have a sandwich press, you'll just need to flip them part way through. So we're just going to take some pita rounds, spread the mixture across the bottom, put the next layer on top, and put it into your toaster oven. Close it down for a few moments. Now the mixture here, depending on how much you're going to make, you can just put this in a tub in the fridge, and then when you feel like a quesadilla, you can just assemble and pop it in the toaster oven. Then just cut it into triangles. And there you go, that's how easy it is. You have some beautiful pumpkin and black bean quesadillas. I hope you love them.